Hey everybody, this is Dr. Daniel Leonard with Central Ohio Spine and Joint. We're back again with Kris Miller. Kris, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Kris Miller. I'm the PGA Director of Instruction at the Medallion Club in Westerville, Ohio.
Great, so hopefully you had a chance to check out a couple more of our videos. What we're going to go over today is something that's very important for the amateur golfer. Kris hit on it on a few of our other videos. It's the position that you start in when you address the ball. So we're going to talk today about posture. And we're going to talk about improper posture and then getting into a nice, neutral, comfortable position to start the mechanics off. So, Kris, why don't you address the ball for me?
Sure.
In what we do in the clinic, posture is a big thing that we talk about in anything that you do. You want your body to be in a comfortable, neutral position. And when your posture is off, you tend to overload tissues, overload joints, and that's when we typically see injuries occur at some point. So there's two big posture positions that we talk about within the golf world, improper posture positions. So I'm going to have Kris go over the two of them, and then we're going to go over a little bit on a neutral position. So go ahead.
Okay, so I believe what Dr. Leonard wants to address here is we're talking about our pelvis and the angle that creates. What we always look for from an instructional standpoint is a position we call neutral pelvis. And neutral meaning middle ground. What we were trying to always avoid, the one I see most common in amateur golfers, is a C-type posture where the lower back is very round here and it continues all the way up the spine. The shoulders are folded in. There's a lot of space here. There's no structure to your upper back. So when that happens, typically the abdominal muscles are having to work extra hard in order to hold your body up versus getting help and support from the lower lumbar. The less common one that we do see, but I do see it occasionally and typically, and it's with younger teenage golfers. They've read enough, they've heard enough about good posture that they tend to overdo the good part and they end up with what's an S posture. And that's where they get very much curved inward.
Just so you can see, when we talk about an S posture, we're talking about the actual angles of the spine. So if you can make out the S curve here all the way down versus show me a C curve. So the C curve being here.
Yeah, C curve we see typically with the older population, the guys that work in an office all day, they're sitting in their chairs typing on a computer, in a car, salesman type. But again, the S posture is more common with the younger guys. They're strong enough to do that. What we will actually want is something in between. Again, neutral pelvis. One of the exercises that I try to get people to do is simply take a club and place it with their head all the way down to their spine and try to feel as much of their back against it as they can. And that typically leads to more of a neutral pelvis area here. C posture tends to be...
Put the club on your back one more time,
yeah.
Kris. So show us what a C posture would look like with the club on the back. So obviously you're not getting full contact all the way through the spine, and then show us an S posture. Good.
I can't get my head back to it.
You can't get your head back to it, and you're C, an excessive amount of curve within the lumbar spine here.
Right. So again, trying to just put as much of my spine as I can against that stick or that shaft or whatever it is, and then knowing here that now I have equal support pretty much from my abs and my lower back.
Good. Perfect. Okay, so that was talking a little bit about posture. Kris has mentioned in some of our other videos how important posture is in starting proper mechanics. So take a look at your posture. Easiest thing to do is at home get in front of a mirror. Yes. If you can, there's some really cool iPhone, iPad apps out there. You can have your kids or your wife or your husband videotape your swing, slow it down a little bit, and take a look at some of those angles.